Magandang araw mga karambo. Dito naman tayo. Matagal na wala sa entablado dahil busy. At ngayon mayroon tayong panoorin dito. Galing to sa Military TV. English to pero intindihin lang natin. Bigyan natin ng suggestion, comment and opinion. Ito, may suggestion ako rito sa US Marine testing new anti-ship missile designed to sink China naval. China naval yan ito, panoorin natin at maganda to. Biro mo yan, no? So, pag tumira talaga sila, Pero alam mo niyo mga...
The U.S. Marine Corps has successfully conducted a test firing of the Navy Strike Missile, or NSM, from their newly developed ship killer weapon system. This unmanned coastal missile system, referred to as the Navy Marine Expeditionary Ship Interdiction System, or NMESIS, has demonstrated its capabilities in the test conducted at Naval Air Station Point Mugu, California, on June 28. This system utilizes a Kongsberg-made NSM, launched from a remotely operated Joint Light Tactical Vehicle. The integration of the NSM onto the unmanned Joint Light Tactical Vehicle represents a significant advancement in the Marine Corps' efforts to enhance their anti-ship warfare capabilities. This also marks the second NMESIS test fire disclosed by the USMC in the past 2 years, with the previous test occurring during the U.S. Navy's large-scale exercise in Hawaii in August 2021.
August 2021 sa Hawaii.
So what exactly is the NMESIS? Why does the Marine Corps prioritize its swift deployment to field Marines? And how does this system align with broader military strategies? Essentially, NMESIS is a rapid deployment achieved by merging several well-established and proven subsystems, including the proven anti-ship naval strike missile from Kongsberg, a remotely operated control system named Rogue Fires, and the Joint Light Tactical Vehicle chassis as its foundation. The successful test of NSM from NMESIS was conducted by Fox Battery, 2nd Battalion, 11th Marine Regiment, 1st Marine Division. The NSM used for NMESIS is distinguished by its stealthy design and impressive capabilities, enabling it to overcome shipboard defenses effectively. Measuring 13 feet in length, the NSM is designed to carry a 300-pound high-explosive fragmentation warhead. With a launch weight of 900 pounds, the missile can be deployed from a range of platforms against various targets. Employing passive homing, the missile boasts a remarkable range of approximately 100 to 115 miles and travels in a sea-skimming mode. It employs advanced terminal maneuvers with an extremely low signature during the terminal phase to evade enemy air defenses effectively. What makes the NSM even more attractive is its popularity due to its accuracy, simplicity, and versatility. For target detection and discrimination, the missile relies on GPS-aided mid-course guidance and utilizes a dual-band imaging infrared seeker. The seeker's autonomous target recognition ensures precise detection and striking of both sea and land-based targets. This ground-based system also offers the capability to engage multiple targets simultaneously and perform over-the-horizon targeting. To detonate the missile's warhead, a programmable fuse is employed, providing versatility in strike scenarios. Comprising essential components, the system includes the NSM Launcher Fire Unit, a fire control center, battle management command, control, communication, computers, and information. Its launcher can be easily mounted on various platforms, whether it be a ship or a truck, making it a flexible and adaptable weapon system for different operational needs.
Matindi ang radar. Matindi ang radar.
Besides the NSM specially designed coastal defense system, or called NSM-CDS for NMESIS as explained above, there is an air-launched variant of the NSM known as NSM-AL. It is specifically designed for deployment from helicopters and unmanned aerial systems. A typical Bru-14 bomb rack is utilized by the helicopter or UAS to launch the missile against both sea and shore targets. The
Dapat makuha
NSMAL
ng,
is categorized as a
Pilipinas
fire
yan.
and forget missile,
Makapin
making
ng
it capable of
Pilipinas yung
engaging
device na yan.
high-value and well-defended targets effectively.
Kapag
The missile
nakapian ng
follows a
Pilipinas,
pre-programmed flight path set before launch to ensure accurate targeting.
pwede tayo gumawa ng
According to John Ferrari, a
Sarili
former
nating
Army
mission.
general and current fellow at the American Enterprise Institute with a cost of around $2 million per missile, NMESIS system incorporating the NSM provides the Marines with a potent and cost-effective tool to bolster their capabilities in sea-based warfare, especially for their scoot and shoot strategy. While undergoing testing, NMESIS remains on track for delivery to the 3rd Marine Littoral Regiment in Hawaii by the end of fiscal 2023, according to Ashley M. Kalingo, a spokesperson for Marine Corps Systems Command. The concept of the Marine Littoral Regiment is a component of Marine Corps Commandant General David Berger's Force Design 2030 strategy.
Mga karambo.
This strategy is aimed at creating a more agile and expeditionary Marine Corps capable of successfully countering China in a potential conflict. Staff Sergeant Derek Reddy, NMESIS team lead, emphasized that NMESIS is a pivotal weapon system in the USMC's modernization plan, aligning with their concept of expeditionary advanced basing operations.
Team lead.
The Marine
Dapat
Corps'
talaga
Expeditionary
bawat
Advanced Basing
mission,
Operations concept involves
bawat-
deploying Marines across the battlefield and swiftly establishing small bases that
bawat-
also serve as NMESIS launch
bawat
points. This
iba-ibang
capability
mission,
enhances sea denial and control,
mayroong
filling a significant
sariling
gap
team
as
leader.
the U.S. lacked a land-based
Kasi
anti-ship weapon before NMESIS.
Doon mamasterin
Therefore,
niya
for the
yun.
Marines, the successful
Kung ano
trial
yung,
marks a significant
hawak niyang
advancement for
missile,
NMESIS to
yun ang
support the pivot to the
mamasterin niya. Ito,
Pacific,
ni Mrs.
aiming to restrict the
Missile.
Chinese Navy within the first or
Dapat
second island chain.
Mamasterin niya yung ni Mrs.
Stacey Pettyjohn, the director of the
Huwag
Defense
mo nang-
Program at the Center for a New American
halimbawa,
Security
sa
think tank
Spider
in
naman,
Washington, D.C.,
missile,
stated
iba
that in
ang
a scenario
doon,
where the U.S. needed to
magmanid.
defend Japan from China's
Para
Navy,
mamaster,
Marines from littoral
parehong-
regiments could be
parehong
deployed to
master,
remote Pacific
parehong
islands.
makakuha
From
ng
these locations, they could utilize
magandang
NMESIS to target Chinese ships. However, Ferrari noted that while NMESIS aligns with the Commandant's vision for the future, its relevance to the broader Indo-Pacific strategy of the Pentagon remains uncertain. Although NMESIS is assembled from established technology, making its overall costs likely lower than most new weapon systems, the Marine Corps has always faced budget constraints which are expected to persist. The latest budget request includes $28 million for research and development of NMESIS, following previous allocations of $42 million in fiscal year 2020 and $25 million in fiscal year 21. Moreover, while the NSM for NMESIS could still be useful in certain scenarios, it may not present a significant threat to larger and more distant targets, like a Chinese aircraft carrier battle group. To address this issue, therefore, the Marines are exploring the possibility of adopting a ground-launched version of the Navy's classic Tomahawk cruise missile. A standard Tomahawk cruise missile weighs around 3,000 pounds, with approximately one-third of this weight is attributed to the warhead. The latest variant, the Block 5 Tomahawk, can have a range of up to 1,000 miles and employs a sophisticated
3,000
multi-mode
pound
seeker
Tomahawk
that combines
missile.
radar and
So,
infrared sensors to precisely target
ang
enemy
Tomahawk
ships.
ay tumitimbang ng isang
The Marine
tolinada.
Corps made a request for Tomahawk cruise missiles in their
tolinada
2021
mahigit.
budget, but it was denied by Congress.
At
However, in the 2022 budget, the Corps included 48
mayroon siyang
Tomahawks in their unfunded requirements
Abot?
list, indicating their continued interest
anong
in
masasabi
acquiring
nyo,
these missiles.
mga
So, what do you
karambo?
think on this matter? That's all. Thanks for
Ang suggestion
watching.
ko dito kasi ito nandito na sa Pilipinas. Ito yung alagaan ng ating mga military. Dito Marine Corps ang pinapahawak nila eh. Siguro naman yung nandito na sa Pilipinas, Marine Corps din ang humawak dito sa atin. Itong NMESIS. Kasi kanya-kanya silang hawak eh. Ang Navy may ibang hawak. Ang Army may ibang hawak. Ito Marine Corps, pag pinapahawak nila tong NMESIS, marami-rami to ngayon nandito sa Pilipinas. Sa unang balita, 1,000 eh. 1,000 na NMESIS ang nandito na. Kaya naduduwag talaga ang China nito. 1,000 eh. Ilan lang yung barkong pinapalayag nila sa dagat? Di naman yata umabot ng 1,000. Tag-isang tira lang sa isang barko dito, ubos ubos ang barko nila. May interceptor yan sila, pero hindi naman titira siguro tayo ng hindi natin pag-isipan. Siyempre tirahin natin muna, gayahin natin yung mga yung strategic ng mga dumanas na ng digmaan na air-to-air missile at saka mga warship, mga jet fighter ang ginagamit. Katulad ng katulad na lang ng Israel, wala akong nabalita na sa bawat lusob nila gumagamit sila ng halimbawa ng 100 na jet fighter. Lahat nakakabalik, nakakauwi. Walang tinamaan. Mayroon man siguro na disgrasya lang yung mga malfunction. Kasi ginamit nila yung strategic nila. Strategic talaga Oo. Iyon, dapat mga ganito, alagaan natin to. Huwag nating basta-basta pabayaan to, kahit magpalit ng presidente. Kailangan tong mga to, yung mga pang-interceptor na to, dito pa rin sa Pilipinas manatili yan. Maraming salamat. Huwag niyo kalimutang i-subscribe si Military TV. Foreigner naman tong na to. Foreigner ito. This is Pinoy Rambo, over and out.